As a comic book collector, have you ever wondered if the St. Louis Fan Expo is worth going to? Well, we went in search of comic books, key comic books. Did we strike it rich, or did we come back empty-handed? You're about to find out.
Nerd, nerd, nerd. Nerdfarious.
I'm Brad Stark, Tony Stark's cousin.
And I'm Great White.
And we just got back from the St. Louis Fan Expo, and we're here to tell you about our experience. What'd you think about the Fan Expo?
I thought it was kind of small. There could have been more vendors and stuff there. They had the room for it. I understand it's called Fan Expo and everything, and there was a lot of that going on, a lot of great artwork, a lot of merchandise. But overall, I thought it was kind of small.
Yeah, I agree. In comparison to Indiana Comic-Con, what do you think size-wise?
If it was half as big, that might be being generous.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it just wasn't very big.
There were plenty of cosplayers, though. I would actually say, I'd venture to say more cosplayers at the St. Louis Fan Expo than at the Indiana Comic-Con.
And yeah, I think maybe part of that's attributable to they had a red carpet experience and they had different times set up. So Star Wars cosplay went down at this time. I don't even know what all they did, but they definitely had it set up for individual anime, Star Wars. I think they even did a Star Trek one, I think. So I think maybe that contributed to having more cosplay.
Could be. What did you think of the stars, the celebrity area here at the St. Louis Fan Expo?
That part was really nice. It was very cozy. We were probably maybe 60, 70, maybe a little bit wider area, and they were lined up down both sides, but you could clearly see who was who and where they were, you know. So they had Smallville down one side, you know, it was Kristen Kruk, Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum, all they were there. But yeah, that area I thought was set up really nicely.
Yeah, you were a lot closer than in Indiana. It felt like you were a football field away.
Yeah, you couldn't hit them with a rock. Sorry.
Yeah. If you are interested in seeing our interactions, our encounters with the celebrities, you need to check out our Hanging Out with Mark Shepard, Michael Rooker, and the cast of Clerks video. That's also on our channel here. And then as far as the comics books go, you know, I was a little disappointed. It seemed there was only one vendor, and I don't understand how a fan expo is going to have all these comic book creators, artists, all those type of people, and then only one vendor has comic books.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I don't know if that's the management group Fan Expo or if the vendors aren't wanting to come. I'm not sure what the deal is, but yeah, it was very disappointing. They had one vendor, honestly, not that many raw books, a whole bunch of slabs. They did have a wall of some, older, key issues, silver, bronze, gold age. But yeah, I don't know what the problem is, but I think it's something they need to solve because let's be honest, these all started off as Comic-Cons, and that's what built them. Comics built these shows, and then everything come to it, anime, your manga, all this stuff come to it, and we're losing the comic book aspect of it.
Oh, definitely. Well, there was only 6 long boxes to go through of raw books. How did you do, Great White?
Well, it's funny you should ask, because you're looking at it right here. This is the sum total of my day. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an issue I needed. It's in moderately good shape. But this is it. I got a few filler issues, but, I was very disappointed.
Yeah, I agree. If you're going to this fan expo with comic book creators and you go and find only 6 long boxes and you're a comic book collector, that is a huge disappointment. I was able to find some books, but I mean, I was searching high and low through every single book in those 6 long boxes to find it. So let's go check that out right now, and I'll show you those books I found. We're starting off strong, people. This is Avengers number 49. I got it for $30. It has the first appearance of Typhon in it. But what's interesting about this issue is it has Magneto manipulating his kids, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, to quit the Avengers. He makes them turn on the Avengers. And he does it in the weirdest way. One of the UN security guards tries to shoot Magneto, and he uses his powers of magnetism to deflect the bullet and have it hit Scarlet Witch, his own daughter, in the head. It doesn't kill her, it knocks her out, but that's Magneto's grand plan, is to knock his daughter out and have them turn on the Avengers using the bullet of a regular security guard. Wow, talk about fatherly love. Then we've got here some Iron Mans, you know, my cousin Tony Stark. These first 3 were not priced, but I was able to get them for $20 a piece, and they are in pristine shape. Here you see issue number 27, and it has the first appearance of Firebrand. And then this issue, issue 28, has the first appearance of Howard Stark, Tony Stark's father. I'm talking about my Uncle Howie. It's in this issue, and it is in great, great shape. Issue number 33, this is the first appearance of Spy Master. So, got some really good key issues here for Iron Man. And then the next few, these are just some filler issues. I got this one for $5. It's in good shape. And then this one here, I think I got for $2. Now, you guys know how I like Detective Comics and that I'm always on the lookout for Batmans. Really had to hunt to get my comic book fix. Anyway, I did score some great Detective Comics. All of these were $2 a piece. This one here, issue 511, is the first appearance of Mirage. Now, in this issue, number 742, this has the first appearance of Crispus Allen, the Spectre. Now, this next book I really had to hunt for. I found this one at a small booth that had a couple short boxes. It was marked $40, and I got it for $30. I'm not sure if this old cover art would fly nowadays with the Asian stereotypes, but I like it. I mean, it's old, kind of shows you the time period that it came from. I'm just glad to get it. Not a key book, but it's a cool cover. And then here we go. We have Ra's al Ghul. I didn't even know this book existed. It has a lenticular cover, so the image will change as the position of the book changes when you're viewing it. Awesome book. I didn't get it for $15. I'm pretty sure I just got it for $2. Really cool. I've also been picking up some Justice Leagues of America. And you guys are probably like, why Justice League of America? Well, you know, the interesting thing is, I don't know if it's because the Justice League movie bombed, but I'm telling you people, you can get these old Volume 1 Justice League books for super cheap now. I got all these for $2. Now, before you say, what is Batman doing on a jet ski? That is not a jet ski, my friends. That is a space cycle. That's right. That's how Batman travels in outer space. Yeah, I don't buy it either. But anyway, that's what they said in the comic book. Just some really interesting stories. Of course, you have your main characters, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash. Really good stuff. I'll tell you what, if you're interested in old Justice Leagues of America, they are marked down dirt cheap at all the Comic-Cons I'm going to. And so I'm picking them up because I love them. I love the stories. And the artwork's good too. Now, I will say the stories get a little shaky when you get towards the higher issue numbers because they start introducing some new characters. Like here we got Vibe, and they have Vixen, and they're not as good. Now, of course, I say this about you can get these books dirt cheap, and now, of course, probably they're going to raise them, and it won't be anymore. But if you want them, get them while you can. And we're coming to a close on this. Like I said, there was only one comic book vendor, and I went through everything he brought. A little disappointing, but I did get some really good issues. I scored a lot of Justice League of Americas, but the real score were the books that I showed you at the beginning. Detective Comics. The first appearance of Tony Stark's dad, Howard Stark. And of course, this old Avengers issue. Thanks for watching. Check out our channel for more comic book hauls. I went to QuadCon in Springfield, Illinois, so I should have that video up, and I'm telling you, I scored big on that one. You guys are going to want to see that. Hey, thanks for watching. We're heading up to the Chicago Fan Expo. Hopefully we find some better comic books there. You won't want to miss it, so do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button, and we appreciate you watching.